Hi everyone, welcome to today's practice. We're going to be standing up, so just join me towards the top of your mat. The feet can be hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider, maybe a little bit closer together, and just soften those knees and just have a gentle sway from side to side. Lengthen the spine, soften the knees, crown of the head towards the ceiling, shoulders are soft, fingers are soft, hands are soft, and those elbows. Just have that gentle sway outside, edges of the feet, inside, edges of the feet, spreading the toes. Just that natural breath, inhaling and exhaling through that nose. And just slowly roll the shoulders back for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, one more, for 6. Slowly bring the hands through to heart center and allow the thumbs to connect to the heartbeat. Start to breathe wide and full to the side and the back of the rib cage. Maybe try to keep that breath even in length, equal breath. So maybe inhale and exhale for the count of 3. And then maybe go back to that natural breath and stay with that equal breath. Slowly open out those eyes and then shift the weight onto that left leg and slowly slide that right leg back onto the ball of that right foot, coming into your high lunge, your crescent lunge. Check that that pelvis is neutral, so maybe soften or bend that back leg. Pause in here. Gentle squeeze of that right glute. Gentle hug into the midline. Pause in here. Inhale, lengthen out that left leg. Slowly swivel that back foot round so the right toes face front of the mat. I'm just going to make my stride a little bit longer, coming into your warrior 2 legs. Check that that left knee is going in the direction of those left toes, and the outside edge of that right foot is in contact with the floor. You can soften that knee. You can stay here with the hands at heart center, or you can float the arms up to shoulder height. You can gaze down that left middle finger, or you can gaze straight ahead. Just keep those shoulders soft, the elbows soft, and the fingers soft. Keep that gentle hug in. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, coming into your reverse warrior. So right palm to the outside edge of that right thigh. You can just look straight ahead, or you can gaze down at the floor. You can just keep that top arm soft. Checking that you're not collapsing into that lower back, so keep that gentle hug in. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle variation. Left lower arm to that left thigh. The right fingertips can point up towards the ceiling, or you can bring that right bicep by that right ear. Bring the awareness down to the feet. Soften the fingers. Check that the outside edge of that right foot is in contact with the mat. Inhale up to your warrior 2. And slowly lower the hands, bring them to the hips. And then turn the left toes out, parallel the feet. Check that the toes are level and just soften those knees slightly. Keep that gentle hug in, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Start to hinge from the hips, soften the knees, allow the hips to float back, keep that spine nice and long. And maybe keep the hands on the thighs, and maybe slide the hands down the legs. Maybe bring the fingertips towards the floor, or maybe you're flexible enough to bring the hands down to the floor. Pause in here. Check that the head and neck is nice and relaxed. Keep those knees slightly soft. You can walk the fingertips out a little bit further and allow the hips to float back. Keep that length in the spine. Keep those knees soft. Allow the hips to float back. Eyes can be open or closed. And then really soften, or a little bit more bend in those knees, and then just slowly walk round. So swivel the feet round to face the front of the mat. Allow that right knee to come down towards the floor, low lunge. Keep the right toes tucked. That left foot and that right knee are on 2 lines, and then from here, inhale, lengthen all the way back up to your high lunge, that crescent lunge. Bring hands through to heart center, set the base. So pelvis in neutral, gentle hug in, gentle activation of that right glute. Inhale, release the arms down by the side, lengthen out that left leg. Exhale, soften into crescent, float the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And inhale, lengthen, release the arms down. Exhale, soften, float the arms up. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften, float the fingertips all the way up. Slowly bring the hands through to heart center. From here, step it forward or step straight into a single leg standing balance. Pause in here, find your focal point, gentle hug in. Easy twist to the right. You can keep the hands at heart center or place the left hand on that right knee, right hand, right hip. And breathe. Slowly come all the way back through to center and put that right foot down. Check in with the feet, bring the hands to heart center and have a little sway from side to side. Repeat that on the other side. Shift the weight onto that right leg. From here, stepping that left foot back, coming into your high lunge or high crescent. Check that you stepped in on 2 lines. Keep the hands at heart center. Maybe bend or soften that back knee to keep that pelvis in neutral, that gentle hug in. Inhale, lengthen that right leg. Open out the left toes to point to the left long edge of the mat. Coming into your warrior 2, check your base. Outside edge of that left foot in contact with the floor. Right knee's going in the direction of the toes so that the knee doesn't fall in or roll out. Float the arms up to shoulder height. You can soften the elbows, the shoulders, the fingers. You can look down that right middle finger, or you can just gaze straight ahead, whichever feels comfortable for that neck. Gentle activation of those glutes. Gentle hug into the midline. Inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Left palm to the left thigh, outside of the left leg, sorry. Just gaze either straight ahead or down at the floor. Inhale, warrior 2. Keep that gentle hug in. Side angle variation, right lower arm to that right thigh. Fingertips can reach up to the ceiling or bring that left bicep by the left ear. Check in with the feet, check in with that right leg. That knee's not rolling in or out. Mine was, so I've just rolled it back. Inhale, slowly come back to warrior 2. Hands to the hip. Swivel the right toes, face the left. Parallel the feet. Check in that those toes are level. Soften the knees. Gentle hug in. Hinging from the hips. Allow the hips to float back. Hands can stay on the upper thighs. You can slide them down the legs. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Maybe on your fingertips. Maybe the palms are down. Relax the head and neck. And then just slowly walk the hands out in front of you. Soften those knees. Allow the hips to float back. Relax the head and neck. And then just bend or maybe soften. Hands to the floor, swivel the feet round. Slowly, slowly, slowly swivel the feet to face the front of the mat. Slowly bring that left knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Right foot, left knee on 2 lines. And then slowly come all the way back up to your crescent, to your high lunge. Check your base. Inhale, lengthen that right leg. Exhale, soften to crescent. Allow the fingertips to float up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen, release those arms. And exhale, soften. I'm making up my own words here. And inhale, lengthen, release the arms. Exhale, coming through to crescent. Pause in here. Bring the hands through to heart center. Either step or slide that leg in, and then we'll all meet in our single leg standing balance. Remember your single leg balance, your toes can be on the floor or just hovering above the floor. Find your focal point, keep that gentle hug in, gentle rotation to the left, hands can stay at heart, or you can bring that right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left hip, staying broad across the collarbones. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back to center. And release that leg down. Release the arms down by your side, close your eyes. Feet can be a little bit wider apart if that feels more comfortable for you. Soften the knees, have that gentle sway from side to side. And slowly roll the shoulders back for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, 2 more, 5, and 6. Maybe float the arms up, keep that swaying from side to side, maybe sway the upper body from side to side, have a little wiggle. And exhale, release the arms all the way down. You can keep that little swaying going, you can have a little shimmy. And then slowly bring the palms together, hands through to heart centre, and just allow the thumbs to connect to the heartbeat. Keep those eyes closed. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. And slowly, slowly, slowly open up your eyes. Thank you very much everyone for joining me. If you enjoyed this little practice, please hit the thumb. If you've got any questions for me, please direct message me on Instagram, or you can drop me an email. And please subscribe so each time I release a video, you'll get a notification. See you soon everyone. Goodbye.